Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lukas McCourt giving you some tips about your legal rights regarding personal injury matters and also criminal defense matters. Some common things that I'm asked all the time are, what do I do if I get arrested? The reality is the police can investigate you and they don't necessarily have to arrest you while they're investigating you. They will ask you questions, they want you to cooperate with them, and they make you feel like it's very important that you cooperate with them. And in the meantime, you might be giving up a lot of your rights. If you do get arrested, you need to know the process. Procedurally, the police can arrest you for pretty much any crime. They can arrest you for jaywalking. They don't typically do that because it's kind of a waste of time, but you need to know that they can arrest you for any reason. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be charged later on with the crime, but if you are arrested, stay calm and remember your rights. You have the right to remain silent and you have a right to an attorney. Remember those rights and you can keep asking for those things. In this day and age, everything is being recorded. Typically, the police have their body cam, the cameras on their person, and they're supposed to be turned on. They're not always turned on, but they are supposed to be turned on. The places where you are, if you're in a casino or if you're in a store, most of those places have cameras as well. So you are being watched, you are being recorded. Not all of them have audio, but there are recordings about what's going on. So that's good for your defense. If you didn't commit the crime that you're being accused of, the places where you were will typically have a recording about what actually is happening. It can help with timestamps and that sort of thing. If you find yourself being interrogated, you're arrested, you can keep insisting on having an attorney. And it's very important that you do that because your attorney will come in and protect your rights. Another common question that I'm faced with each day is, what is the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor? A felony is any crime that's not a misdemeanor. And I know that sounds funny, but that's the reality. A misdemeanor is a jaywalking, it's speeding, it's a DUI. But DUIs can turn into felonies. Domestic violence is also a misdemeanor, but that can turn into a felony as well. If you're faced with a felony, you're faced with real prison time. And there's a difference between prison and jail. Jail is typically where you spend a few days because of a misdemeanor. Prison is where you're going away and you're writing notes to your family because you're not going to see them for years. Call an attorney if you are faced with a felony crime. Now let's switch gears and talk about personal injury. Another common question I get is, what do I do if I'm in an accident? An accident could be a couple things. It could be a car accident, or it could be a slip and fall, or it could be something else where you're injured. No matter what, if you find yourself in that situation, your safety comes first. If you're in a car accident, it's important to make sure that you are on the side of the roadway out of traffic, and everybody has a phone with a camera. Get your camera out and document what's going on. It's important to take some photographs of the scene. It's important to take photograph of the other vehicle. It's important to take pictures of a driver's license, registration, insurance. Get all that stuff documented. That's the stuff that's going to help you get money to compensate you for your injuries. The second most important thing is your health. It's very important that you get better. You don't have a case actually if you're not injured. You can get in a car accident and not be injured. It's possible. But if you're injured in an accident, you need to get that insurance information so that you can go and get treated and get compensation that you deserve. You're entitled to get your medical bills paid for, and you're entitled to pain and suffering. And the next part that everybody always asks about is, how long does a case take? And the answer is real simple. It just depends. And it depends on how bad you're hurt, how bad was the accident, and also if there's coverage. Okay, now let's talk about how to protect yourself legally. Here's some everyday situations that you might find yourself in. It's important to always know your rights. You need to know what your constitutional rights are so that you're not being taken advantage of. It's also important to know what your rights are in every situation that you're in where you might be in an accident. Keep records. Record keeping is very important. If you know there's a situation that's going to come up or you're being investigated, keep those records. You don't necessarily have to share them right away, but you can share them with your attorney and we can help you with your case. Be cautious on social media. People love to post just stupid stuff on social media that ends up getting them in trouble. So be smart. Be street smart. You don't go telling everybody all your business. So stay that way. Don't put stuff on social media that shouldn't be there. And also, don't ever forget, consult a lawyer. Call a lawyer. They will help you learn what your rights are and help you exercise them. Thanks for tuning in today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment. We can get back to you. Call us. Again, this is Lukas McCourt giving you some daily tips from Clark McCourt Lawyers.